Well, most of the 12Z model runs are in at this point, and they continue to trend towards everything we've been pointing at, which is the more northerly track. Even though they might be just ever so slightly colder, all things seem to be on track with what we were thinking. So let me go through the highlights here over the next couple of pages of graphics. What I've done is, rather than take you through all the model charts, I've broken it down with the consensus of the tracks for the key features, and this is basically off the Canadian model, which has been amazingly consistent and accurate so far this season. This is the second storm system as we look at Tuesday into Wednesday. Now, in terms of the main storm tracks, the things that we watch, first of all, we'll start at the top and work our way down. The 500 millibar vorticity center starts in south central Colorado, and the consensus track does take that south and east from there into northern Oklahoma before curving it to the northeast up Interstate 44 to a point just south and southeast of downtown St. Louis during the day on Wednesday. That would place areas from about Kansas City to Kirksville to about the Quad Cities in line for heavy snow based on that track. If you come down to the 700 millibar low pressure center and watch where that track goes, that takes it across central Kansas to right over Kansas City and then right over the Quincy-Hannibal area into central Illinois. Typically, the heavier snow band develops right under and just to the left of the 700 millibar low track. Coming down to 850 millibars, the low pressure tracks out of central Kansas or south central Kansas to the south of Kansas City. About Sedalia seems to be a good crossing point north of Nevada, through the Sedalia area just northwest of Columbia, and then over a point pretty close to Bowling Green before it curves on to the north towards Chicago. Typically speaking, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 degrees to the left of the track of the 850 millibar low, or if you're not sure how much distance that is, use the panhandle of Nebraska. That's about 2 degrees in width. So again, you're lining up an area of northwest Missouri, southeast Iowa, into northwestern Illinois. And finally, down here at the surface low track, very close to the 500 millibar vorticity max track. It comes out of southeast Colorado into northern Oklahoma, comes up I-44 pretty much right over St. Louis before curling on to the north into northwestern Indiana. Again, this would favor a snow path of heavier snow from northwest Missouri into southeast Iowa and into northern Illinois. So the bottom line is, this is the way I think things are going to play out, and this really hasn't changed much from the past couple of days. I expect blizzard or near blizzard conditions across parts of northern Missouri into southern Iowa, then up the Mississippi River through northwest Illinois into northern Illinois and the northwest suburbs of Chicago, and up as far north as Milwaukee. I think this area could see a widespread 6 to 12 inch snowfall that will be blown around with very strong winds, especially in Iowa, northeast Missouri, and into western Illinois and Wisconsin, where winds could easily push 40 miles per hour as the surface storm cranks up and pushes up off the Ohio River and towards the Great Lakes. Which leaves us with the St. Louis area. It looks like now that this will be a cold rain event, maybe briefly starting as a mixture of rain, sleet, and snow, but it kicks over to all rain very quickly as the warm air takes control. As the low pressure system passes us by and cold air wraps in, there is enough moisture, at least the indication of enough moisture in the wraparound, that we're going to see at the very least some light snow and flurries. Accumulations, though, in this portion of the storm to the southwest of the low pressure at the surface are usually very difficult to come by, but it wouldn't surprise me to see a light coating of snow, maybe as much as an inch or two for some of our northern counties, folks up near Bowling Green, Pittsfield, Illinois, and maybe as far south as Hardin in Illinois and as far west as Middleton in Missouri may see an inch or two on the tail end of this thing. But for the metro St. Louis area, based on all the current projections and the way this storm is coming in, it looks like the metro St. Louis area is a cold rain on Tuesday, ending as light snow and flurries late Tuesday night and during the day on Wednesday. Minor accumulations, if any, for the St. Louis area. And again, that hasn't changed a whole lot from what I was thinking the past couple of days.